What's going on? I just got home from Shopping Del Sol, went out and bought a couple things with one of my mates, George, and interesting story happened. So we were shopping. I went and bought some shoes, right? And George was like, bro, like you're spending a lot of money, man. Like you should chill out a bit. You know, he has a point. But I was like, dude, it's all good, man. Money's not going to be a fucking problem. Money comes to me, right? I've been practicing a little bit of, you know, The Secret and the Law of Attraction. I used to do this a lot when I was like 17, 18. Kind of forgot about it. But I was just like, dude, all good, man. Like, it's going to be fine. I'll make more money. 2 hours later, someone buys a coaching call with me. $147. Pays for the shoes, right? Literally pays for the fucking shoes. Guys, just change your mind. Just fucking try it, right? It sounds gay, it sounds weird, right? Just fucking throwing shit out into the universe and just expecting everything. But if you believe it, if you say it's gonna happen, who do you think has more of a chance of it happening? The guy who says nothing or the guy that says it's gonna happen? It's like that fucking quote from Henry Ford. It's similar to the fact of those who think they can or those who think they can't, they are both right. So just fucking try it. Who's more likely to make 100 mil? The guy who says he can or the guy that says he can't? Just a little mindset shift, boys. Just fucking do it. No hurt, no pain. Just fucking do it. Switch your thoughts from negative to positive. Tell yourself, this is what's going to happen.
Fellas, what's going on? Just finishing off a gym session with George. Been a tough one. We went up last night, so yeah, paying the price.
Fucking brutal.
Been about 6 months since I've actually had a proper night out on the piss, so it was good. Bit of fun. Me and George found a couple chicas, and it was good. We were speaking Spanish, right? Obviously, if you want to come here, you want to meet the chicks, you got to learn the language for you. So get your 4 out of 10, 5 out of 10 if you have a chat to the chicks, and it's just a way better vibe, right? Like I saw a reel the other day, these Aussie chicks, you know, some guy went up to them to yell them, and they're just super fucking aggressive. And the juxtaposition between what's happening over there with the interaction with women versus what happens here, it's just fucking insane. Now, this channel is not about women, it's not about dating, right? This channel is about living in a fucking shit Western country, getting out your 9 to 5, and basically taking advantage of geo-arbitrage, right? If you put yourself outside of the West and make money online, you will live a life 100 times better, okay? I just did maths on this. When I make 100K this year, that will be taxed at around 30%, let's say. So 30K is gone, right? I explained this on a video before, but 30K is gone from tax if I stay in Australia. The next thing is my cost of living going to be about 2K per month more in Australia. So if I just remove myself from Australia and go to Latin America, where I'll be spending 2K less per month, which is on the minimum, that's 24K 1 year. So right now, removing the tax, removing the cost of living, the high cost of living, I've saved myself 54K. What am I going to do with that money? I'm going to live a better lifestyle. I'm going to fucking save more. I'm going to invest more, right? I'm going to help the family out. While I'm in a network of fucking killers. So no brainer, boy, right? So if you make money online, I mean, you're not, get it done, bounce, right? You will not regret it. Latin America, it's safe, and it's an awesome place indeed. It's people that actually relate to you. Anyway, lads, I'm going to finish up this workout now. And I think we're also heading out to dinner as well. Good place called Sushi. Pretty nice spot, and good place there for sushi as well.
Boys, what's going on? Just finished up at the gym, heading to sushi now with some of the boys. These guys are pretty much, you know, who I started with back in Paraguay. When I got here 2.5 years ago, these are my main lads, so it should be a good one. I have just booked the flights and the Airbnb for Rio. I will be there early September. Pretty excited about that, and give you a rundown of what, you know, it looks like and what to expect. Check this shit out, boys. So me and George are rolling in this. This is fucking sick. So it's gonna be dons. We're gonna do you know, all the hikes, the fucking tourist activities. Head there for a week. Fuck around. Solid gym. Get some fucking content as well. But yeah, This is the spot. So even a fucking sauna, oath. So yeah, pretty excited for this trip, guys. 3 weeks away. And if you're in Rio during early September, hit me up. So guys, with this trip to Rio from Paraguay, it's going to be about 400 return. Me and George just sussed an Airbnb on the more expensive side, just to bowl out a little bit, which is good. But yeah, around that expected. For some reason, Sao Paulo is an absolute nightmare in terms of transiting through. You need to, the flight's basically not connecting. You have to fucking get your suitcase off the belt and re-chuck it back in due to like tax bullshit and people trying to like smuggle in fucking electronics or some shit. So it is a pain in the ass if you want to travel with a big suitcase. Just keep that in mind. But yeah, it's all sorted now. Some also say it's not really smart to take your mum to Rio. It's a little bit dangerous, a lot of theft. Apparently, like, sometimes there'll just be a group of, like, 60, 70 that just come swarm through and fucking steal your phone and shit. Hopefully that doesn't happen. It's always petty shit in Latin America, boys. Obviously, Mexico, Colombia, Brazil, these types of places are always a little bit more dangerous than the rest, especially, Paraguay and whatnot. Look, at the end of the day, if it happens, it happens. You lose your phone, right? It can be replaced. It's not a fucking big deal. So nothing to really worry about, guys. Don't be one of those cunts that, fucking fights it off and tries to keep their phone. Just give it to them and bounce. It's just life's easier that way. It's pretty easy to just fucking trade, and get new phones. Look, I don't know anything about Rio. I've never been. Should be sweaty. We were with a few boys and I don't see there being any problems. So we'll find out. Overall, as I speak about on everything, in terms of Latin America, it's always overhyped in terms of danger, as long as you're smart. But of course, if these things happen, they happen. So just keeping that in mind. So yeah. Fellas, what's going on? So just wrapping up this video, a few things. Obviously, when it comes to living in other countries, guys, Nomad Capitalist says this, you want to go where you're treated best. But it's not just about that, it's also about speed. As a young guy, or if, no matter where you're at in your journey, if you want things quick, if you want speed, then what I talk about is the answer. Think about what I said to you before. I'm going to save 50K US this year. In 10 years, that's 500K. For my Australian friends, 750K in 1 year. In 10 years. There's your fucking mortgage. You know what I mean? Like, all these idiots are like playing the slow, safe, secure game. All right, cool, man. You're going to get there when you're in 30 years and then set yourself up for retirement. It's just dumb. And remember, it's not just about money, boys. You got the networking, the energy, you're growing, you're learning new languages. I spoke to you about the women slightly. The women over there, they're just different. They act like men. Here, it's just normal, right? How it should be. So these little things, it all kind of adds up, guys. And that's why I live where I live, and that's why I talk about what I talk about. We did go into how I said to George, that when I bought the shoes as well, like, these things are so important to just get your mind right, guys, right? There's no hurt in just thinking positive things, right? The only barrier between you not thinking positively or, visualizing or saying these things out to the universe is just your own judgmental mind, right? It doesn't hurt. There's no pain. Fucking tell the universe, tell the world what you want. Obviously put in the reps and go and fucking get it. Now, just booked this Rio trip, boys. So they're in 3 weeks. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to learn a little bit of Portuguese, right? I don't want to fucking rock up with nothing. I need to know some basic stuff, ordering food, obviously introducing myself, meeting other people just really briefly. So let's see where my level gets. I'm at a 0 right now, right? So keep in mind, the fact that I know Spanish obviously helps, but it's still hard, man. This fucking language sounds like Chinese to me. So let's see where I can get it before the trip. I'll show you guys where I'm at, and we'll see where it is. So that'll be pretty funny. Another thing to note, guys, you hear it, Paraguay's boring, but there's nothing to do in Paraguay, all this shit. Boys, this is the base. This is where you get work done. This is where you focus. This is where you have cheaper prices. You got Rio on your doorstep. You got Buenos Aires on your doorstep. There's a million different cities that you can go to. Brazil, Argentina, even Bolivia is starting to pop off now. We're in Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz is like $1,000 to $1,500 a month. If you want to bootstrap, you're just getting started, that seems like the place to start, right? So if you have a very, very low income level, my advice would be going straight to Santa Cruz. Apparently it's very similar to Asunción. Maybe I'll check it out at some point to show you guys, but that's where I would be going if you're really, really tight with funds. But yeah, boys, that's everything in terms of what I want to say in this video. Heading to the cafe to get some work done now, and taking this channel more seriously now. So I'm going to be throwing a vlog at you every single week. So cheers for watching the video. See you in the next one. Peace.